Let's talk a moment about how sentences are formed. In English, it's important that we put words in a particular order to convey a thought. For example, we usually put the subject of a sentence first in English, followed by the verb, and then followed by the object of that verb. For example, in the sentence, Jesus loves us. What's the subject of that sentence? Subject is Jesus, and your verb is loves. And whom is it that Jesus loves? It's us, and us would be the direct object. In Greek, word order is not necessary to convey whether a word is the subject or whether it is a direct object. What Greek will do is to change the endings of words to tell us whether a word is the subject or whether it is the direct object. For example, in Greek, that same sentence, Jesus loves us, the words could be put in a different order. The words could be loves Jesus us, or us loves Jesus, or some such order like that, whereas in English that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Okay, let's look at the bottom of page 2-2, section the second page. You'll notice that we have utilized 1, 2, 3, 4 Greek words and have put them in a different order. Now, these words literally say, the Jesus loves us. Now, in English, we wouldn't say the Jesus, though Greek does have the definite article in front of the word Jesus. Jesus loves us is a typical English order to convey the idea that Jesus loves us, where you have your subject first, followed by a verb, and followed by your direct object. But look at the second order of these words, where the word us occurs before the verb and the subject occurs last. Literally, it says, us loves Jesus, or rather, us, he loves Jesus. Now, this second word order is actually saying the same thing that the first word order is in Greek. Jesus loves us. The reason that words would be put in a different order in Greek is to emphasize something, or simply express a particular convention or a style, a way of writing in Greek. This second example could be emphasizing the fact that it is us whom Jesus loves. In English, what we could do is to put the stress on that word to emphasize the point. Jesus loves us. Whereas in Greek, we could put the word us first, giving it the stress. Look at the second example. Again, the direct object us is the first word, then followed by the subject, and then followed by the verb. In the next example, the verb occurs first. So that would perhaps show an emphasis on the verbal action of loving. Jesus loves us. And the last example, a very similar one, where the verb is placed first, followed by the subject, and followed by the direct object. All of this is to say that word order is not totally necessary in Greek to convey a thought as it is in English.